Welcome to the big show! It's the matchup we've all been waiting for. After 3 seasons of The Boys, it's finally here. It's Soldier Boy versus Homelander! Versus Butcher and Ryan, also Annie, and Mother's Milk, and Huey. Also Frenchie and Kimiko are in there somewhere. Oh yeah, Queen Maeve's here too. Okay, this is getting confusing. Let's break it down. First, we have Butcher and Soldier Boy heading towards Homelander. They had Huey with them, but Butcher dropped him off along the road somewhere in a gas station bathroom to keep him out of the way. Annie comes to pick up Huey and they join up with Maeve, who's escaped Vought Tower, Mother's Milk, Frenchie, and Kimiko. They all meet up with Butcher and Soldier Boy at the Flatiron Building, but things are pretty tense and everyone but Butcher, Soldier Boy, and Maeve end up locked in a safe in the wall. Homelander is still at Vought Tower with Black Noir, but not for long. But at least he's still got A-Train in the Deep with him. Homelander watches old movies of his dad when the real guy shows up with Butcher and Maeve. Things are still a little fluid here as Homelander pulls out his son Ryan and introduces him to Soldier Boy. But Soldier Boy proves true to his word and attacks Homelander, which prompts Ryan to attack the man attacking his dad, which prompts Soldier Boy to attack back at the boy. Soldier Boy starts gearing up to explode all over Homelander, which would incidentally hit Ryan in the process, and that's where things start to get complicated. This has been Butcher's goal since minute 1 of episode 1 of season 1 of the show. He's wanted to see Homelander dead. But now he's got some feelings, and he doesn't want to see his wife's son die, despite the kid being a soup. I mean, he cares about family. That's why he punched Huey in the face earlier. So, instead of letting Soldier Boy blast Homelander from behind, Butcher turns on Soldier Boy with his brand new laser vision, and suddenly Butcher and Homelander are on the same side for just a moment. Now, Butcher and Soldier Boy square off, and Maeve is the only one still on track. As soon as Homelander's done making sure his boy is okay, Maeve cracks him across the face, and it's on. It's a pretty one-sided fight as Maeve single-handedly tries to take on Homelander, while Homelander tries to calmly walk away to take on Soldier Boy, who's currently beating the crap out of Butcher. But before Soldier Boy can finish the job, in comes the cavalry. Annie hits him with a jolt of electricity while Mother's Milk stands there with a gun, honestly not doing much to help. Back in the other room, Maeve bloodies Homelander's nose, and Homelander goes in for the kill, taking out one of Maeve's eyes with a thumb before taking a crotch shot himself. He puts Maeve into a wall. On stage 2, Annie can't seem to power up fast enough to stop Soldier Boy's punches. Luckily for her, Butcher's there with his laser vision to heat up and then crack Soldier Boy's shield, and now it's a straight punch-out between Soldier Boy and Butcher, and once again, it's pretty one-sided. Just then, Kimiko shows up with Frenchie, who's just created a brand new neurotoxin in the other room, and Soldier Boy tosses her across the room like a rag doll. Maybe she was tired from joyously murdering half a dozen guards to protect Frenchie while he worked. Huey, who's been sitting behind the security cams like the boys' version of Oracle, realizes everything's gone down the drain and he's about to take some Temp V, which he knows will probably kill him, to jump in and help, but suddenly realizes he's not a fighter. But luckily his girlfriend is, and what she needs right now is light. So, Huey pumps the lights, giving Annie the extra power she needs to blast Soldier Boy in the chest before he realizes what's happening. This gives Annie and Kimiko enough time to hold him down while Mother's Milk finally does something and clasps a gas tank over Soldier Boy's mouth. Meanwhile, Homelander can't quite seem to get away from Maeve, and as Soldier Boy realizes they're trying to knock him out again, Homelander and Maeve spill into the room, followed by a sleepy-looking Ryan who's decided to wander into the middle of a super-powered battle for no discernible reason. Butcher goes to protect Ryan from Soldier Boy's inevitable explosion, and while Homelander's watching that, Maeve stabs him in the ear with a metal pole. She takes a moment to look around and time seems to stop. She realizes that by exploding inside the tower, Soldier Boy won't only take out Homelander, but everyone else in the room and possibly the entire tower. And instead of letting it happen, damn the collateral damage, she saves everyone, including Homelander, by jumping out the window while holding onto Soldier Boy, who blows up relatively safely halfway down the tower, probably killing a lot of other people, but not the ones in that room, saving Season 4 from having to find an entirely new cast. For a moment, everyone seems to forget what they were doing here, and Homelander just kind of walks off into the sunset with Ryan at his side. And Butcher collapses from exhaustion and an overuse of temporary V. So, in the battle of Homelander v Soldier Boy, it seems Homelander wins in a decision, despite having never actually fought Soldier Boy directly, and despite not having actually killed Soldier Boy, who ends up in a new stasis tank watched over by Grace Mallory. Oh, and Maeve also didn't die somehow, despite losing her powers due to Soldier Boy's chest bump halfway down the outside of Vought Tower. And somewhere out there, A-Train and the Deep are probably huddling together in fear in a dark room somewhere. I'm Andrew, this has been Splashpage. Thanks for watching this fight review. Please like, subscribe, comment, and if you want to see more videos, click on one of these links. Until next time, see you later. Bye.